All right, everybody, I got a number for you. 46,920. So what does that number represent to me personally? 46,920 vehicles I've worked on in the course of my career, or at the time when I was a full-time auto tech in a body shop. I did the numbers. We averaged around 40 cars per week. I did that for 23 years, and I did 40 cars plus per week in one shop for 15 years. And then throughout the course of the next few years down in Florida, one of the shops I worked at, I was actually pumping out more than that. That doesn't include side jobs. That doesn't include personal vehicles. That doesn't include an Audi wagon that took me 7 months to build. Unfortunately, it's my first build, so it took me a little longer, a lot of trial and error. The moral of this, the goal of what I'm trying to just, get out to you guys and gals, don't give up on something if you really like it. I have so much bodily injury. I've got aches and pains throughout my entire body from being an auto mechanic. But it doesn't stop me from still loving cars. It doesn't stop me from still loving talking about cars. And it most certainly will not stop me from promoting an industry that I have such a passion about. I have a couple of shorts posted on a YouTube channel. I had this channel now for a minute. I reorganized the channel. I started posting some content there as well. Just shorts. I'm thinking about doing some long form, not quite there yet. And one guy reached out and he said, hey, look, I'm like really young and I want to get into the industry and I keep getting doors closed on me. And I messaged him back and I said, look, dude, go into these shops. Let them know that you're hungry. Let them know that you want to learn. Let them know that you want to earn and you want to put your mark on this planet, in this industry, if that's what you choose. There's been such a stigma over the past, I don't know, I would say 10 years on blue collar work, what it means to be blue collar, what it means to be white collar. And yes, there has been some blending of the lines in between, where some jobs are requiring white collar skills, but you're still a blue collar worker. Maybe not so much on the other side. I haven't really seen it. But at the end of the day, do what makes you happy and do what fulfills you. And I'm not saying this in a fancy kind of like fairy tale way. Look, if you know that this is something that you're passionate about, I said this on a video earlier. I believe it was this week. I believe it was the beginning of the week. I said this on a video earlier this week. The tech industry is dying for workers. A lot of the people are my age. They're in their 40s, high 40s, mid 40s. I'm 46 and